Hydra Square just beautiful?
Trick or treat! Is it Halloween in the Hydra Empire? Sadly not. Living Mummy, Morbius, and Man-Thing are simply trying to enjoy a cup of joe at a cafe. But unfortunately, they seem to be upsetting the locals, which is getting our hideous trio a little ticked.
Where's the tolerance for the unusual in this city?
Man-Thing seems to say with his slurping vegetable mouth. Sorry, Moss Features. Hydra folks are not known for their accepting and fun-loving personalities. I'd be more scared of them than they are of you, to be honest. Hold the phone. Maybe I was wrong about Hydra's attitude to fun. A parade? Through Hydra Square? Perfect, thinks Morbius. If we enter a float, give out sweets, we can show everyone we're not just three hideous monsters. Man-Thing is on board. The Living Mummy just moans at all the work he'll have to do.
Hammering!
I love a parade, and I love monsters, so I'm super excited to see how this turns out. Go on, help these poor dudes while I try to get in on the fun. See if you can spot me. Good luck with the crazy float idea, monster dudes! And here we are, live at the weekly Red Skull Honorary Parade in Hydra Square. And oh my, do we have some wonderful parade floats on show today!
That's right, Gwen. They sure know how to put on a good show here in the Hydra Empire.
Come, my friends. We must construct our places and win first prize! Okay.
Looks like we have a new float being prepared down below, Gwen.
Yes, Gwen. It seems like the monstrous trio of Morbius, Living Mummy, and Man-Thing want to join in on the fun, too.
Anyone's going on that ride for a while. They sure do, Gwen, and the crowd are going wild down there.
Hey, Hydra, immortal Hydra.
My Hydra technology is superior to all.
Baron Zemo is greater than you all.
Ouch! I sure hope the guy driving that forklift truck has insurance.
Oops! Seems there's some kind of liquid vibranium spillage out near the restrooms. Oh, and now those have collapsed too. It's chaos down there, Gwen.
It sure is, Gwen. I don't know what to make of this, but if those guys aren't careful, there won't be a parade left to take part in.
Wow! Now that's what I call an impressive design! I've never seen anything like it! What about you, Gwen?
Well, Gwen, in all my years of commentating on this legendary Hydra parade, I can't say I've ever seen anything like this before.
You said it, Gwen!
Yes, Gwen. Yes, I did.
It's more beautiful than I ever imagined! Now to sit back and enjoy the ride with a nice glass of plasma. Plasma. We are no heroes. We are monsters, and proud of it!
All aboard! Toot toot! Our three monsters certainly showed the folk of the Hydra Empire that they're not just hideous, shambling oddballs. Taking pride of place in the parade, our boys are showing a new, open, and friendly side to the crowd. Maybe the civilians weren't quite ready to see this new side, however. In fact, it's difficult to tell exactly what's going through the crowd's mind, as they seem to be stunned into silence, or maybe paralyzed with fear. It's a tough crowd, this one, guys. I think even adorably cute Groot would have a hard time melting those hearts. Still, if the crowd turn ugly, the living mummy has loads of bandages to patch up his boys if they take a bump. I'm going to try and make good our escape. Onward! ye stout yeomen of Chronopolis, I, fair maid Gwenpool, hath accepted the challenge of mentoring the squires of Lego through the perilous, bonus quests, prithee? That's tough to keep up, so I'll talk all modern-like and tell you the tale of King Arthur and the dragon. Are you slouching comfortably? Then I'll begin. Once upon a time, King Arthur Pendragon was getting all riled up, thinking people were doubting his kingliness. Even though he'd done the whole business with the sword and the stone, and king is like his first name. Naturally, Merlin was like,
Cool at your kingship, you're acing the whole king gig. All the peasants are big fans.
but his kingliness was all like, maybe, but the only way I'll be a real old school king is if I totally slay a dragon. Difficult to find, though. You're an actual dragon. Fortunately, Merlin has an app on his wand that finds local available dragons for the slaying. One in the basement of Garrett Castle? Seems a little too easy to me. Could it be a trap? Even if it is, it'll make an awesome boss fight.
Where art thou, fiendish dragon? Show thy ugly face!
Sire, we must be careful. I sense a great magical presence in the air.
Ah! My dear friend Merlin, you forget that I wield the sword of Excalibur. Magic is no match for the true king of Camelot.
But sire...
Silence! Whether it be your fancy magic or the flames of a brutish beast, I shall defeat whomever stands in my way to prove that I am the worthy king of these strange lands.
Well, yes. Very good, sire. Sire, behold! The dragon is through the gate ahead. We haven't one moment to lose.
Then let us make haste, Merlin. It appears the dragon has lured us into some sort of trap. Well, I say to thee, dragon, nay! These spikes are a pitiful foe. Onwards, old friend!
Get me out of here!
On guard, dragon! Feel the wrath of Excalibur! Morgana! I should have known I would find you lurking in such a dark and dastardly place. Tell me, what pathetic schemes have you cooked up in your cauldron pot of witchcraft this time?
My dear, dim-witted half-brother, I'm afraid your time on this world has run out. Now, Morgan Le Fay rules supreme. Finally, I can take my place as the true ruler of...
Yes, do get on with it. Merlin and I have tickets to the pig jousting this afternoon.
Indeed we do, sire. I believe it is time that the great Morgan Le Fay met her match.
Oh, Merlin, your parlor tricks are no match for my powers.
It's such a pity. I really wanted to battle a dragon today.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Get me out of here! How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Ouch! You shall both dearly regret that. You pathetic insects! How dare you think you can defeat me? Very good. You've come this far, but now you shall both meet your doom. You wanted to face a dragon. Well, I can do better than that. Observe!
Ha! Better than a dragon? Enough of these childish playground antics, Morgana. Come down here and face me.
Very well. But first, I'd like to introduce you to my new pet.
Oh, my goodness! What an odd-looking fellow. Look out, sire!
Oh, dear.
Yes! Yes! Destroy my pet.
A jester's hat, my dear Merlin. This beast may be a colorful foe, but I don't see how such an item could help us win this battle. Hast thou misplaced thy marvels?
Nay, sire. Thou must show patience to defeat such an intelligent creature.
What a pleasant tune you play, Merlin. Remarkable! Look! The creature dances like a court jester!
Stop that! What are you doing? I command you to cease.
So Arthur didn't slay a dragon, but he has to be happy with blitzing that Kree sentry into a bazillion pieces, right? And maybe now old Artie will stop worrying about if he's worthy and start actually doing proper king stuff, like... Waving, opening malls, burning spinning wheels. Standard king stuff. Tip of the pointy hat to Merlin, too, for bringing the pain to Morgana. He sure rolled some critical hits on that female MU. What? MU? As in magic user? Methinks thou doth need to brush up on ye old RPG lingo. Just because this is a bonus mission, don't you be thinking it's not absolutely vital for you to get 100% completion. Since Kang has isolated us in Chronopolis, S.H.I.E.L.D. have found themselves without their usual array of cool tech and specialist field agents. Not good given the range of new and unusual goons running all over the place. The most senior agent left in the field to get those agents into shape is Phil Coulson. He's got an idea to make a training simulator with what he's got to hand. An old ghost train. A ghost train with lasers! Awesome! You guys have got to help Phil to get this up and running. Can't wait to play that. He'll just need a little hacking help from Quake to get the retro computers up and running. And turn off any repetitive songs on the ride. Me, I love those tunes. Love the way they get stuck in my head.
Ever since we arrived in Chronopolis, I've been developing a training system for our agents to face the many dangers here. I call it the Field Agents Risk Threat Simulator.
Wouldn't that make it...
We don't have to come up with an acronym for everything. Anyway, it's almost ready. I just need some help with the last few components.
Whoa, these computers seem pretty old. Is someone betting that floppy disks will come back into fashion?
Relics of a bygone era. Don't worry, we erased everything on them.
I think you got a virus.
Well, that's just great. I thought our tech team had fixed this. You tell people not to open emails from people claiming to be Captain America, but do they listen?
The system's up and running. What's next?
All we need to do now is flip the breaker switches, and we're good to go. Great! So you feel like taking this baby for a spin? Hop in.
I see Lola's had a refit.
Good luck, Agent. We're all counting on you. Hydra. A literal thorn in our side for years. And here in Chronopolis, there's a version of them that rule the Earth. Ugh. About you and be quick on the draw.
Yee-haw, cowboy!
Indeed. Indeed.
Egypt? Is this for real?
Of course. Have you not been outside recently? Though I'm more of an ancient Rome man myself. Less sand.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. Get me out of here! Boy, I could use a superhero right now. Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Hey, thanks, guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious comic? Hey,
Lemuria. I hope you can swim, Agent. Or at least hold your breath for a while.
Cities in space, cities in the sky. Sure, why wouldn't there be cities underwater?
Hey, you're all done. Now head over to my glamorous assistant to see how you scored.
Wow. I hope we recorded that. That must be some kind of record.
Well, what do you know? Phil's idea actually worked! After a fashion, he's created a literal on-rail shooter. If Kang ever deploys a cardboard army that stays rooted to the spot, then these new agents will tear them apart in seconds! Ha! Seriously, though, I do think there's more mileage in theme park ride training simulators. A Milano roller coaster would be cool. Ooh! How about a Kang's Crazy Teacups ride? You know, for the youngins, I'm going to write this down. See you in a while, mi amigos!
Excelsior!
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Because I'm fired up and ready to take you through on another one of my special missions. This one's going to take you way back to the Old West. Bad guys' faces swollen, keep them pink bricks rolling, Gwenpool! Rawhide Kid and his longtime brother-in-arms, Red Wolf, have received news that an old foe is back in town. The living totem. Our heroes head into town. Spurred on by the townsfolk, they are steered to the saloon. Come on, you varmints! That was 2 cowboy puns right there! Inside the saloon, our boys find the living totem hard at work. Completing a death ray? Forging a metal army? No. Rehearsing in his one alien show. Humans are mean and should just be conquered already. Dinner theater? Will these villains stop Nothing! How exactly do you go about defeating a giant indestructible alien totem pole? I'm not going to be much help as I haven't read this stuff. Lucky for you youngins, the kid in Red Wolf's gonna learn us how. This town ain't big enough for the three of them. Yee-haw!
All right. This darn totem has got to be around here somewhere.
Look, Rawhide. Over there.
Put him up, Totem! You ain't fooling no one round these parts. that's one suspect down, I guess. No way living totem would have gone down that easy.
I hope we don't have to pay for that damage.
Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Word travels fast, and that word is that you don't mess with the Rawhide Kid. Mighty clever of you putting that decoy over there. I challenge you to a quick draw. Your move, creep.
Are you serious? Careful now, Rawhide. You don't want to get a splinter. Look out! It's heading right for us.
I could use a superhero right now. Get me out of here!
Listen, buddy, I don't know how you escaped, but you need to get back in that hole you crawled out of, or you'll have us to deal with. Nothing to say, huh? Ain't nobody buying this statue act of yours, least of all me. I know who you are.
Rawhide?
Pipe down, Wolfie. I know what I'm doing here.
I believe this may be a normal totem.
Think I...
Look out! It's heading right for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your entertainment for tonight, performing its very own One Totem stage show, the one, the only. Please put your hands together for the Living Totem. I wandered lonely as a totem pole that crashed, was lost, and then was set upon by raging beasts, the horrid race of men. And now I must ask you, totem or not totem? That is the question.
Shouldn't have come back here, Totem. Your evil-doing days are at an end.
Who dares interrupt my performance? Why can't you just leave me alone?
Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believer. Excelsior!
Rawhide, look! It's working. He's slipping on the water.
Yeah! We've got you!
You cannot stop theater!
You got him to slip up on water? That's it? Jeez, some bad dude, huh? No wonder he's not up there with the big villains like Kang and Thanos. Turns out this poor sap never wanted to be on Earth anyway. He crash-landed here in the Old West, and the first people he met buried him underground. Typical, huh? All he really wants is to get home, and the theater group was just a way of him raising money to build a spaceship. Not sure he'd have raised that much cash on stage. His acting is a bit wooden. Get it? I made it funny. Red Wolf suggests that maybe Totem can hitch a ride with some other friendly space travelers. He won't have to look far to find some, what with things being so messed up round here. Can't seem to throw a rock right now and not hit an alien. Heck, the Guardians of the Galaxy would take him. They've already got Groot, so they're no strangers to wooden space dudes. Hasta luego!
Excelsior!
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz.
Are you game for some more bonus button bashing bonus mission stuff? Sure you are! And not to give away spoilers, this one has cake at the end! A couple of the Avengers have been invited to Star-Lord's ship to set up a surprise party for Gamora. Party games, food, and dancing. Awesome! I imagine, as Gamora was Thanos' adopted daughter, parties might not have featured much in her childhood. Less petting zoos and ice cream, more ultimate cage fighting and evil laughter lessons. Nyah. It seems like this party was a surprise for Star-Lord, too. The way he's looking at Cap and Spidey's balloons, I'd say he totally forgot all about the party. Good thing for Star-Lord, Cap has exactly the can-do attitude that's needed to get the party started. In my day, we could get a swell shindig going with the flick of a broom, powdered egg, and a bugler. Okay, so I'm paraphrasing from stuff I heard in old war movies, but the point Cap is trying to make is once all the mess has been cleaned up, all that's needed for Gamora's party is eats and good tunes.
Huh?
Those things again? Not exactly my specialty.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
I got this. Seems simple enough. Align the circuits, totally unnecessary, but okay.
Why does everything run on some form of electricity?
We better get some food out for these people before they get hangry.
I am Groot.
It totally is a word. It's hungry and angry.
Go, little guy. Show him who's boss.
These creatures, they do not work together.
It's just an expression, Drax. Yeesh. Well, that's just great. What are we supposed to do for fun now?
I could recount my list of 100 greatest victories in battle.
Yeah, I think I'd rather watch my whiskers grow.
Hey, do you mind not smashing up my ship with your novelty flying disc?
It's a shield.
Who throws a shield, dude?
I am Groot.
Aw, man, this place is dead. We need to get this party jumping. Awesome. Who's up for a little dancing?
I don't really dance.
You sure? I got a killer soundtrack planned.
Let the good times roll! Who'd have thought Rocket could lindy hop like a furry Gene Kelly? Everyone, even Drax, is having such a good time that they've forgotten what the party was for in the first place. Oop, there she is! Gamora is back. But Star-Lord is too busy doing one of his 3 dance moves to notice. This was a surprise party for her, dude. Well, she certainly looks surprised. I reckon when she's gotten over the shock of the Milano having been cleaned up, she'll get her groove on and partay with the rest. I'm sure the galaxy can do without its guardians for one night. It's Gwenpool here, and I'm here to say a brand new mission is ready to play. Mic drop. GP out. Welcome to Story Time with Gwenpool! Ready for some stud grabbing, goon smashing, bonus quest action? About, but I'm waiting on a paycheck. Ammo is really expensive here. Time to shine, true believer. So, these Toothy and Squid guys somehow got the impression that I totally wronged some of their gang and messed up an arms deal? I have no idea where they got that crazy notion. The next thing, it was all like, attention, Earthlings, we have your Gwenpool. Deliver to us 1 billion space cluebacks at your World of Water and Splash Pools, or she is doomed. Seems the Tentacle Gang got this crazy idea that I was some kind of TVIP. Totally VIP, you know? I've no idea where they got that notion. Shame the big hitters didn't have enough time to help out. That's them unfriended. And if it wasn't RPG night at MODOK HQ, I'm sure Batroc and the guys would have shown up. Luckily for me, one of the finest feathered friends a girl could ever know had my back. Howard assembles his quack team. The cream of the best to fly to my rescue at the water park. Let's see. Oh, I get at least one of the Spider-Men on my team roster. And the second most awesome teen girl super, after yours truly, Ms. Marvel.
Aw, Howie! I knew it! This is awesome!
A water park? Neat! I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we really lucked out with this one.
Quit messing around, kids. We've got work to do.
Heads up! More bad guys with nothing better to do.
I gotta admit, I didn't expect that to happen.
Oops. That sound system seemed pretty expensive.
It's a small price to pay, kiddo. Pool's closed, people. Party's over. take care of this.
Dude, why don't we point that bazooka? Into the tub, duck boy. Today's your lucky day. You're gonna fly.
And you sure this is the only way?
What's the matter, Howard? You chicken?
Hey, don't call me that. I am a duck and I am proud of it.
Hold on to your hat, Howard.
I've changed my mind. I want to get off.
Well, it's safe to say Howard was not totally prepared for what happened next, and he was not pleased. Did I forget to mention the squid kids only captured my decoy? Oops. It seems the squid guys had trouble telling one Earth species from another. My little pork pal had fooled the aliens into thinking they had the original GP in their slimy clutches. Turns out I was in the splash and slide all along, at the other end of the park. What are the odds? Until next time, be good babies.